Hello guys, and welcome at Test and Review again. Today I'm excited to share a video about Opel Insignia dashboard and interior, or for those of you who are in UK, that would be Vauxhall Insignia first generation facelift model, and I will share the main aspects of the control panel, the dashboard, the digital cockpit that this car has, and go over the features in general. But before I proceed with the actual features, let me just kindly ask you again to subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Of course, hit the bell icon for notification, and I will share more content very soon. So, without further ado, this is the 2016 Opel Insignia, and as I mentioned, for those of you in UK, that would be Vauxhall Insignia. These are identical cars, and today I will be taking a closer look at the dashboard and the digital cockpit and the instrument panel in the middle. So let me just turn on the ignition so the infotainment system would start, and we'll see what is there. Just waiting for the screen to load. It says IntelliLink. This car is equipped with the OnStar system. Of course, I haven't paid the subscription because I don't need the system right now, but in case I do, I can connect to assistance and subscribe for this service. You can find out more about OnStar on the internet. It's a very popular system which is from General Motors. I'm not sure if new Opels and Vauxhalls offer this system any longer, because as you know, Opel quit GM and joined PSA Group, Peugeot and Citroën, and probably new cars don't have it. And this is the main screen on the infotainment system, and here you have audio, phone, projection, navi, settings, text, and traffic. In order to use the projection, you need to connect your smartphone with USB. You can do this right here in the middle under the armrest, and then you have the option to use this system with Android Auto. I am using an Android smartphone, and I can project my, let's say, my Google Maps on the screen, or let's say Viber messages and stuff like that, which is honestly quite useful. And other than that, we have a navigation system here and some smartphone options and some radios. You can tune the radios. Actually, this is a touch screen. You can use the buttons on the screen or the physical buttons underneath, which is very convenient. Let me show you. Let's say if we pick on settings, and we can use this button just to scroll over options and hit the menu button for OK, or if you want to go back, just click on back. So these are double functions. You can use them on touch screen and also from the physical buttons, which I like a lot. Many new cars skip the physical buttons. I don't like this at all. These are preset buttons and they are very easy to use, especially while you're driving. So please, car manufacturers, keep your physical buttons, and you can also have enormous large touchscreens with the advanced options, but for the general features, please have some physical buttons that I can use quickly, especially while driving. And right here we have the climate control options. It's very stylish. Again, good news, we have physical buttons, and this is a dual climate zone. So I believe I've seen this design. I'm not sure if this was on Cadillac CTS on the North American market, but it's very stylish and I like it a lot. Let me just show you the whole dashboard. I believe it's one of the best in the segment. And right here we have the digital cockpit of the Opel Insignia facelift model. This is an optional extra. Not all Insignias from this generation have the digital cockpit, but for this particular car it has it. And here you have different options. You have information, general information like board computer and stuff like that, trip consumption. You can have some audio displayed on the digital cockpit, some smartphone information, let's say who is calling, some other information, the navigation projected in this middle screen, and of course go through settings. Let's just quickly check one of the options. Let's say I use most oftenly this one, and if I push this, it is controlled. This digital cockpit is controlled by this button on the right hand side of the steering wheel. And let me show it says average consumption for different trips, fuel range, instant consumption, remaining all life, tire pressure monitoring, current speed and stuff like that. So the digital cockpit, to be honest, is quite useful and I like it. It's not probably the best in the segment, but it's very good. It has good graphics, and on the left and right side you have analog indicators for fuel and RPM of the engine. So generally I like this setup very much. You have two screens which are not enormous, and also you have physical buttons, which is a very nice thing for quick using on the climate control. And of course here on the big screen you have the touch screen and some physical buttons. What this particular car doesn't have is the touchpad. Here, over here, you see, for some models as an extra you have a touchpad which also functions or controls the functions on the main infotainment screen. So generally if you have this touchpad you will have three options to control the infotainment from the touchpad, from the physical buttons and from the touch screen. So Opel did an awesome job in the controls of this dashboard with the digital cockpit, with the main infotainment screen. So very good job, Opel. Actually I've used this vehicle for a couple of months and I can confirm that everything is very nicely layout and easy to use. Also having an Android Auto, and not sure if Apple CarPlay is also included, but this is a very nice addition for a 2016 car. So generally I would say they did a pretty good job here. And that's basically what I wanted to share with you. The materials are okay. Some plastics are pretty scratchy, as you can see here on the steering wheel controls, and here there's some on the radio button, but in general good quality. Come on, it's not like what we used to have in old cars, but still on a decent level. So very soon I will share more information about this facelifted Opel Insignia. For today it's the dashboard and the controls, which I like a lot. If you have some experience with this car or you want to share information, what do you think about this setup in general, I would be happy to hear your opinion in comments below. And also please subscribe, share and comment. I will put a link in the description below to go to testproductreview.com, where I share more information about cars, so you might find this interesting. Thank you for visiting and I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye guys.